Welcome to the second live video from proof66.com. Coming again from down here in Texas. Today we're going to make a Bloody Mary, and we'll show you how to do a simple one with just some mix and vodka. And then we've got lots of things sitting here in front of me. I didn't count all the ingredients, but there's a dozen or so, maybe a little more ingredients in this one. And it's pretty phenomenal. Everybody I've made it for raves about it. So again, we can keep things simple and we can get all the way to the complex part of cocktails. But remember what I said last time in last week's video, making cocktails kind of like cooking. You know, when you've got things sitting around the house, pull it out of your cupboard, pull it out of your fridge, your pantry, start mixing stuff together that you like. It's a lot of fun. So without further ado, the vodka that we're using tonight is Kettle One. You can use any vodka that you like. The second one that we're using is a little bit more hard to find. It's an Absolute Chicago is the name of it. It's a limited edition, city edition from Absolute, and they've got a lot of them. Very difficult to find. You can probably order it online if you can get it shipped to your state. But it's infused with olives and rosemary, and it really adds a pretty good touch to the drink. Doesn't take much. So what I'm using with the measuring device today is a little measuring cup, and it actually shows you, if you can see the markings on the front there. As you're pouring it in, you can see how many ounces you're filling the shaker with. So it's kind of a neat, handy tool for a bartender. So for the simple one, I'll add some ice. We'll do 2 ounces of vodka. Pour that right in. Might as well leave that off. And then we'll do 5 ounces of the Bloody Mary mix. Now, we've done Bloody Mary mix tastings before, and we had about a half a dozen of them. Mike Dick's and all kinds of different ones. Zing Zang by far beat out the rest of them. So we've stuck with the Zing Zang ever since. It's pretty good. So we'll add 5 ounces of Bloody Mary mix to the 2 ounces of vodka. There's 2. And 5. Now for the simple Bloody Mary, that's it. That's all you need. Put the top of the shaker on, shake it up real good, pour it in your glass. You're done. That's all there is to it. However, if you want to make it that much better, Zing Zang is good, but you can always make it better. We'll add a whole lot more things to it. So first things first, we add a slice of lemon. We'll just squeeze that right in there and then drop it in. And then a slice of lime, again squeeze and drop. Next we have a sprig of rosemary. Just anything from the store will work. If you got it in your garden, that works even better. Just drop that right in. And now we'll start with some of the cool stuff. So first thing we'll drop in here is an A1 sauce, little steak sauce. And it doesn't take much, just a little bit. And you can do it to taste. You'll make 3 or 4 of these things and figure out what you like. Next is a Worcestershire sauce. If I mispronounced that, it's because I had a couple of cocktails. And next we got the LaChoy soy sauce. You can see that. Soy sauce goes a long way, so it doesn't take a whole lot, just a couple drops in there. As an optional, you can put in some barbecue sauce. Now, my neighbor who's sitting here live with me in the room, we went to a barbecue restaurant down here in the Dallas area, Texas, and they actually serve a barbecue rib inside their Bloody Mary. So you can put some Bloody Mary mix, some barbecue sauce in your Bloody Mary as a good option. We'll avoid that for right now and start going to our spices. So the first one we'll put in is a dark chili powder, just plain old McCormick's. Just a touch. Next we have black pepper. And this seems really involved, but there's not a whole lot to it. It's just a matter of a little dash of this, a little dash of that. Next we have celery salt. Probably ought to hold that just a little closer so you guys can see that. Just a dash. This one adds a good touch. This is Spice Islands smoked paprika. Really puts a nice flavor into the drink. Again, not a whole lot. Next one is Grill Master's Montreal steak seasoning. You guys have probably seen this on the shelves at the grocery store. And I should have opened this before I started the video. Don't be stingy with that one. The Montreal steak seasoning goes really well on this one. Another optional one, which I haven't done recently, is to put in some real bacon bits. It adds a good touch, gets a little bit of that bacon flavor in there. Who doesn't like bacon, right? So we'll put some in there. We'll keep the kick for just a little bit later. Next we got some Lawry's garlic salt, followed by Lawry's seasoned salt. And then we'll add just a little bit of kick. You can add any pepper that you want. This is some cayenne pepper powder. You can put it in to taste. If you want to spice it up, put a whole lot in there. One of the magical items or ingredients is fresh prepared horseradish. You can get the creamy as well. That'll work just as good. And if you see about how much I've got in a teaspoon there, just a little bit. Dump that in. And then any hot sauce to taste. I've got the Cholula hot sauce here. You can use Frank's or Tabasco, anything like that. I'll avoid that for now. And that's all of our ingredients. So I'll shake that up here in a few shakes. The good bartenders have told us in the past that they'll shake things up 40 times. I don't know if there's something magical or what happens in the shaker at 40, but we'll keep it going here. For your garnishes, can you work on that while I talk about garnishes? You can get pretty crazy with the garnishes. Now what we've done here today is I've got a long skewer that you would normally use for grilling, and I've got a pickle, a grilled jalapeno, some smoked sausage, some cheese, and then we've got different kinds of olives. We've got pimento stuffed and then jalapeno stuffed as well. And in addition to that, as usual, a celery stick, and then we've got some asparagus there too that I threw on the grill for just a little bit. Thank you, sir. Put your skewer in there. Any other veggies you want to toss in. And pour. We like to pour in the whole drink. Everything that you mixed in there makes it look like a nice. The presentation is very nice. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. I see some comments on here. Okay, no questions yet. That's all there is to it. This is a fairly quick video this week. One thing you can add to it as well is some chipotles. You'll find these on the shelf at the grocery store. Chipotle and adobo sauce. You can toss that in again to your favorite heat, favorite taste. You can toss in just about anything you want. A lot of things go well with the Bloody Mary. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the quick video, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great night.